There was a story about one guy who used to get a newspaper delivered to his house every single morning around 5 a.m. And by the time he gets out of his house around 6 o'clock, 6:30, he notices that the newspaper is always open. And he's thinking to himself, I don't get it. Somebody read my newspaper, or did they give me a used newspaper? So he calls the newspaper, New York Times. I'm not promoting the New York Times, and I'm not saying anyone should get the New York Times, but he calls the New York Times and says, listen, I've been getting your paper for some time now, and every time I get it, it's always open. Is somebody using my paper? I says, listen, it wasn't us. We give you a fresh new newspaper every single morning. We deliver it to you right by to your door. It must be someone else touched it. So what does he do? The next morning he gets up extra early, 5 o'clock in the morning. He sees the guy on his bike. He throws his newspaper and lands on his porch. And he's like, okay, now I'm gonna set my eyes on that newspaper, make sure no one touches it. He's sitting there 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, all of a sudden he sees his neighbor come out of his door. He walks up to his porch, he grabs the newspaper, sits on his recliner, opens the newspaper, and he starts reading his newspaper. He's like, I can't believe this guy. This is the guy who's been reading my newspaper all this time. He's so upset. He comes out of his house, says, you? He says, yeah, can I help you? And he's drinking his coffee over there. He's like, where'd you get that coffee? From my house too? He says, no, this is my coffee. I brought it from my house. And that newspaper? He says, well, this is yours. He's like, exactly. He's like, what's your problem? He says, you're reading my newspaper. He's like, so what? He's like, but it's my newspaper. It's like, listen, did I do a crossword puzzle for you? No. Did I do Sudoku section? No, it's all up to love for you. It's all empty. You could do it. I just opened the newspaper. You could have the newspaper as soon as I'm done. He says, no, you're reading my newspaper. How could you? This is not, you didn't ask for permission. I don't give you the right. It's like, I didn't do anything to your newspaper. I'm going to close it and you're going to be exactly the same way. Is the ink drying out because I read it? So he says, that's it, I'm taking you to Beit Din. I'm taking you to court. He takes his neighbor to court. He brings him to the rabbi and he says, Rabbi, this guy is reading my newspaper. Let's go. Give it to him over the head. The rabbi says to this guy who gets the subscription, the really upset guy who's like, can't believe his neighbor is reading his newspaper every morning, the rabbi turns to him and he says, you're right, you should buy him a subscription as well. He says, what? Did I hear you right? Did you just say maybe what you meant is he should buy himself a subscription? I should buy him a newspaper every single day? I should pay for his newspaper? He says, yes. Why? For shalom, for peace, it's worth it to spend money. I mean, come on, you're willing to spend, what, $50 in a restaurant for food that costs like 20, 30 cents? But we can't spend $50 or a few dollars to make peace? It's worth it. This guy was raging, but because the rabbi told him to do it, he did it. And he started paying for his friend's newspaper. And his friend came out to his porch the next morning, and he can't believe it. He sees newspaper. He's like, I don't get it. Where does the newspaper come from? So he says, I'm sorry, I think they delivered your newspaper to my house. He says, nope, they delivered it to your house. It's joyfully yours. He says, how could it be? He says, I started paying for your newspaper. He says, you paying for my newspaper? These guys became the best of friends. They were inseparable. Why? Because this person was able to be mavater. You know what? I'll pay for your newspaper. And what was the cause of what came about from this? A beautiful relationship. These guys became friends till the end of their lives. And it was worth it. It was worth for the peace. It was worth for the sake of making peace. Is it really worth to be so angry? The stubborn person knows how difficult his life is. It's all well to known how difficult your life could be if you're stubborn. But how much happier can you be if you learn how to give in?